I lied to my family about my dad's last words, because the truth would have destroyed my mom. My dad died in the hospital 4 years ago. Most of my family had already gone home for the night because the doctor said he was stable, but I stayed. He was barely awake by then, and we both knew things were probably worse than everyone was pretending. At some point, he opened his eyes and asked if my mom was there. I told him she'd gone home to sleep and would be back in the morning. He was quiet for a while and then said, "Good." Those were basically his last clear words to me. A few minutes later, he started saying things that didn't really make sense, and by morning, he couldn't speak anymore. He died that afternoon. My parents had been married for 31 years. My mom asked me afterward if he said anything during the night. She was completely broken and kept saying she hated herself for leaving. I don't know why, but I immediately told her that he asked about her and said he loved her. That never happened. She cried and hugged me, and for the next 4 years, that sentence became incredibly important to her. She has told relatives about it, mentioned it on his birthday, and once told me that knowing those were some of his last thoughts about her is what helped her stop feeling guilty for not being there. The thing is, I don't actually know what he meant by good. Maybe he didn't want her to see him like that. Maybe he was relieved she was resting. Maybe he was confused from the medication. Their marriage wasn't perfect, but it also wasn't some secret disaster as far as I know. I just knew I couldn't tell my mom that the last clear thing her husband said after hearing she wasn't there was good. So I gave her a different memory. Now, whenever she tells that story, everyone looks at me because I'm the only person who supposedly heard him say it. I nod along every time. I used to think I did the kind thing. Lately, I've started wondering if I actually invented one of the most important moments of my mom's life and trapped myself inside it. She'll probably die believing he said, "I love you," and unless I completely lose my mind one day, I'm going to let her.